Animal that start with A.
Alligator.
The alligator, very different from the crocodile. The alligator is a large crocodile, which can be more than 12 feet, or 3.6 meters, and weigh up to 1,000 pounds, or 450 kilograms. Males on average, slightly larger than females. Alligators have dark skin, alligator skin covered with small bony scales, which are called scales. The tail is long and strong, helping to propel it through the water. As a webbed feet. Alligators are cold-blooded, and depend on nature for warmth. Alligators will bask in the sun, or dig holes in the mud to trap heat. The best way to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is to look at the mouth. The alligator has a wide and rounded muzzle, while the crocodile has a long and thin snout. Crocodile also has two large teeth, which protrude when its mouth is closed. Ant. It is a species of insect, which has social habits, and lives together in organized colonies. Ants are found all over the world, including near the house, in the yard, or living in the trees in front of the house. It is common that ants live in hot climates. Ant sizes range from about 2 to 25 millimeters. The color of the ants is usually yellow, brown, red, or black. Ants have a large head, and a slender oval-shaped abdomen, which merges with the chest, or midsection, by a small waist. In all ants, there are one or two fin-like extensions that cross the thin lumbar region. The antenna is always tilted. There are two sets of jaws. The outer pair is used for carrying objects such as food and for digging, and the inner pair is used for chewing. Some species have a strong sting at the end of the abdomen. Armadillo. Armadillos are animals with a unique body because they have natural armor.
In fact, in Spanish, armadillo means little armored one.
The armadillo's tough shell works well against most predators. Most armadillos live in areas close to the equator. Armadillos prefer temperate to warm climates due to their lack of fat stores. Armadillos tend to prefer loose, porous sandy or loamy soil. This type of soil makes digging for food and burrows easier. All but one species of armadillos live in Central America and South America. The 9-banded armadillo lives from Argentina to the southern United States. Aardvark. Aardvark comes from an African word meaning groundhog. This animal is called aardvark because it refers to its pig-like face and habit of digging the ground. The aardvark weighs up to 65 kilograms, reaches a length of 2.2 meters, which includes a 70 centimeters tail. Aardvark that is still foreign to some people's ears. The aardvark has a short neck, which is connected to the body by a strong, large, and nearly hairless, and arched back. The legs of this animal are disproportionate to each other, where the hind legs are longer than the front legs. The head consists of a protruding, elongated snout and narrow nostrils which can be closed tightly. In addition, the ears are long, tubular and erect but can be folded and closed. The tail looks tapered and in the form of a short, muscular cone. The 4 toes on the front feet, and 5 on the hind feet, are equipped with strong, flat nails like spades. Aardvark food is ants, termites and also eat plants. Aardvarks can live up to 23 years. Aardvarks are nocturnal. After sunset, the aardvark leaves its burrow. and forages for many kilometers in meadows and forests to hunt for termites, swinging its long nose from side to side, to catch the scent of termites.
Albatross. The albatross is one of the largest flying birds. The albatross has the largest wingspan compared to other birds.
This bird is found widely, in the Antarctic Ocean and the North Pacific. Albatrosses are highly efficient in the air, using gliding and soaring techniques to fly great distances with little effort.
This bird feeds on squid, fish, and shrimp, by eating stranded animals, hunting on the surface of the water, and diving. The albatross is a bird that lives in colonies, having the habit of making nests on isolated islands in the middle of the ocean, sometimes mixing with several species. This bird has a habit of monogamy by maintaining a partner for life. The breeding season can take more than a year from laying, with one egg per breeding season. A Laysan albatross named Wisdom, found on the Midway Islands, is considered the oldest living wild bird in the world.
Alpaca. Alpaca is a mammal that resembles a llama. Alpacas are smaller than llamas. These animals are not used as pack animals, but for their fur. Alpacas are herded to graze in the Andes Mountains of Ecuador, southern Peru, northern Bolivia and northern Chile. The shape of the alpaca resembles a camel, which has a rather long neck, oval head and slender legs. Alpacas come from the camel family. Even so, these animals do not hump like camels in general. Alpacas also have thick fur like sheep. Alpacas are generally sweet animals. They live in groups with their herd and like peace. But there's one main thing that can irritate them, and that's when other alpacas try to steal their food. And this is when alpacas communicate using their saliva to keep competitors away from food. Anaconda. Anaconda is a legendary animal. The anaconda is referred to as a giant, terrible snake, and is said to be a human-eating snake. Is this true? Because there is no strong evidence so far. Anacondas are a large group of snakes, which usually live in fresh waters and rivers in tropical South America. Do you know the biggest type of anaconda snake? The largest type of anaconda is the green anaconda. The green anaconda is the largest snake in the world according to a maximum body diameter of 85 centimeters. Anacondas are snakes that live in water or not far from water. Although it can climb trees, this snake spends most of its time in the water. Referring to the above, the term anaconda itself has unclear origins. This word probably comes from the language of the Tupi Indians, an indigenous tribe inhabiting the middle part of the Amazon, namely Ancorcoa or Anacaona. This word is known to be the name for the giant snake that inhabits the Amazon River in the folklore of the tribe. Angel shark. Angel sharks are currently experiencing extinction in several places. Since the mid-20th century, angel sharks have declined in population, due to commercial and intensive fishing. And the prospects of remaining fragmented subpopulations are made all the more precarious by its slow reproduction rate. As a result, the International Union for Conservation of Nature has rated this species as critically endangered. Do you know about angel shark? The angel shark is a species of shark, commonly known as the angel shark, that was once widespread in the coastal waters of the northeastern Atlantic Ocean. Angel shark is very good at camouflaging itself on the ocean floor. Angel shark is a nocturnal ambush predator that buries itself in sediments and waits for passing prey, mostly benthic bony fish, but also skates and invertebrates. Female angel shark gives birth to 7 to 25 young each year. Angel shark has a flattened shape with enlarged pectoral and abdominal fins. The body is broad and stocky, the spines are conical, the back is spineless and the back is grayish or brownish in color with a pattern of many small light and dark markings. It reaches 2.4 meters in length. Anglerfish. Anglerfish is one of the deep-sea fish that has a scary appearance. How not? This fish has a pretty strange shape with sharp teeth and a glowing ball that hangs at the end of its antennae. Antelope. Antelopes are considered a sister group of deer. A group of antelopes is called a herd. Antelopes are a species of ruminant with even-toed nails, occupying habitats in various parts of Africa and Eurasia. Antelopes are similar to deer, but antelopes are not deer. Antelope horns can grow continuously, but deer antlers grow only at certain times of the year.
Antelopes consist of various animals in the family Bovidae, which includes all Old World ruminants that do not include cattle, sheep, or goats. Antelopes account for more than 2/3 of the approximately 135 species of hollow-horned ruminants. Africa, with about 71 species, is an antelope continent. Only 14 species inhabit the entire continent of Asia, and all but 3 of them are members of the antelope tribe.
Auk bird. Auks are birds belonging to the Alcidae tribe of the order Charadriiformes. While the auk may be visually similar to the penguin in terms of its black and white coloration, upright posture, and habitat, it is not that closely related to the penguin. Unlike penguins, auks can fly, except for the great auk which went extinct recently. This bird is also a good swimmer and diver, but has an awkward gait. Because the wings are short, the auk needs to beat faster in order to fly. The body size varies. The smallest species is 15 centimeters long and weighs 85 grams, while the largest reaches 45 centimeters and 1 kilogram. With the exception of a few species, most auks roam the open seas and only return to land to breed. Some species build large colonies to nest on coastal cliffs, others nest in small groups, or burrow close together. Only one species is a loner,